Good evening and welcome to CUTV News Center for the week of September 20th. I'm Scott Majeski.
And I'm Miriam Mason. Parking over the past few years has been an issue to California University students, faculty, and staff. However, businesses and organizations in the California borough are now suffering with parking issues. CUTV reporter Clinton Logan has more.
A lot of students who refuse to pay for parking on campus have sought out other opportunities for parking throughout the borough. However, they don't understand exactly how it might affect businesses in the town. For Carl Miller and the American Legion, it's been a recent problem.
Well, basically, we'd like to have the two spots here that are on Union Street in front of our post entrance. We'd like to have them because we have some severely disabled veterans. Even for the spots that the borough was kind enough to give us down in this parking lot, even that trip tends to be a little bit tiresome on them.
Carl isn't blaming students, though, saying other people take up the spots too.
Naturally, when school's in session, there's a lot more people in town. During the summer, though, a lot of patrons will use the boat ramp at the end of Union Street, and then they'll tend to come up and park their boat trailers in these spots, which naturally increases the problem, especially when they'll be gone all day long, and there's no way to even ask them to move if we had, for instance, a delivery that came in.
The Legion feels that their involvement in the town should help with the borough's decision.
The Legion does support the community in a lot of different ways. And now it's just a matter if the borough can get together and decide to give us these spots. As I said, at one time we did have these spots in the distant past, and why they were removed, I'm not sure.
Now, the American Legion is still fighting for these two parking spots outside of their building. If any more information becomes available, we'll be the first to let you know. For CUTV News Center, I'm Clinton Logan.
Clinton Logan reporting. Clinton, thanks. AmeriCorps and Rivertown Project got together this Saturday and Sunday to work on restoring one of California's old landmarks. CUTV News reporter Haley Ataro has more on the story.
I'm here in front of California's Public Library where volunteers are working to restore California's old caboose.
So we got the grant through Home Depot and Bear Paint. We applied through the Pennsylvania Environmental Council, and that's a statewide nonprofit. They created the Rivertown program, which is a regional project, and California is one of the towns of the Rivertown program. So we got the grant. You get up to 20 gallons of paint to fix up anything in a community to help improve an area. We kind of, at the Rivertown program, we're focusing on this area because of Wyatt Park. The river's right there. We've been opening up view corridors. We had a big festival outdoors here this summer to help raise money for the park improvements with the Recreation Authority in town. And, you know, the caboose, why not? It's right here. This is a historical part of town. The library's in the old railroad station. The caboose is right here, and it definitely could use some loving. So
we are out of the Center for Civic Engagement. The AmeriCorps program is a service project for the community. You dedicate 300 service hours. So one of our service projects was here updating the caboose. We're also looking to do other programs in town and activities, you know, just to brighten our community and really make it a better place. So any volunteers interested can stop by the Center for Civic Engagement. And we also have, are planning a lot more activities for later in the year.
If you're interested in volunteering, visit the Center for Civic Engagement located in Carter Hall. For the CUTV News Center, I'm Haley Ataro.
Haley Ataro reporting. Haley, thanks. A new study was found this past week that might have you think twice about buying any canned foods. Bisphenol A, or BPA, an estrogen-like chemical, may lead to a higher obesity rate in children. BPA leads to the growth of fat cells in the human body, even though you could only be consuming the right amount of calories for your body. BPA is used by canned good companies to avoid any corrosion in the cans or bottles. Dr. Elizabeth Pratt-Parks, a childhood obesity expert, believes there hasn't been enough research done yet to prove that BPA is the problem for increase in the size of the fat cells. Nonetheless, as of today, 2/3 of Americans are obese, and by the year 2030, 39 states in America will have an obesity rate of 50%, and it could stretch to all American citizens with 44%.
In one of the highlights of the fall semester, CalU students will welcome their families to campus with a series of special events during the 34th Annual Family Day. Formerly known as Parents' Day, Family Day brings parents, family members, and friends together with their CalU student for a full day of fun, including athletic events and a variety of other activities. Last year, more than 800 students and family members participated from 4 to 8 p.m. on Friday. Free movies will be shown in the Vulcan Theater, and musicians will perform outdoors in the Natali Amphitheater. Family Day registration begins 8 a.m. Saturday at the information desk in the lobby of the Natali Student Center. A Family Day brunch will be offered for a fee from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the Gold Rush room inside the Natali Student Center. The University Choir will give a free concert at 11 a.m. at the Emeriti Faculty Fountain on 3rd Street. Other activities are planned from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on the campus quad. Faculty members from the Department of Art and Design, Greek Life Groups, and the Student Government Association will be conducting activities. The Popular Kids Zone, sponsored by the Black Student Union, will provide fun for all ages with games, entertainment, and face painting. Tours and activities also are planned at Vulcan Village on the South Campus, including a picnic-style lunch for parents and families. Complimentary shuttle service from the Natali Student Center will be available. Family Day activities conclude with the Vulcan's home football game, the Coal Bowl against IUP, beginning at 3:30 p.m.
Food, free entertainment, crafts, vendors, and historical encampments will be at the annual Fall Festival September 29th and the 30th at the Nemacolin Castle in Brownsville, Pennsylvania. Activities will start on the castle grounds at 10 a.m. Saturday, and there will be ghost and history tours throughout the Fall Festival weekend. History tours start at 10 a.m. on Saturday and 11 a.m. on Sunday, ending at 5 p.m. both days. Ghost tours will run from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. both days. Tour rates for both tours are $8 for adults and $4 for children 12 and under. Don't forget to bring your lawn chairs for the musical entertainment all weekend long. The Outpost Band will play the gazebo on Saturday from 1 p.m. to 5 and from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. on Sunday. Following the Outpost Band on both days will be Fred Adams, acoustic guitarist. He'll play from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. and on Saturday from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. on Sunday.
And now a quick reminder, if you are planning to graduate this fall, Friday, September 28th is the last day to apply for graduation in December 2012.
Well, Miriam, it's the organizational fair today, and it was beautiful weather outside for the organizational fair.
I agree. There were so many different activities and groups out there to help sponsor this. It looks great.
All right, well, hopefully we get a lot of good weather for this coming weekend for Family Day, and when we come back, Jim Nieder will have all the weather that you need when we return.